Okay, so we continue where we ended. So last time we did question 1a. So based on the keys we got, we'll use that to use in B. So using the private and public keys calculated above, encrypt the word exam and provide its ciphertext. Okay, so we need to do that now. So this is B. Okay, so first of all we need to understand the question. They are saying that we need to encrypt the word exam. So first of all we need to come up with the alphabet which will correspond to a certain number from A up to Z. So let's do that. Okay, so now you can see that 1 corresponds with A, then 26 corresponds with Z. So with this alphabet, with its corresponding numbers, it will help us to know a corresponding number to the letters from the word exam. So we have exam now, so let me do that. Okay, from the word exam, as you can see, E corresponds with 5, X corresponds with 24, A corresponds with 1, and M corresponds with 13. Now, using the formula for encrypting, we said we need to have the outcome, which is ciphertext. Then we are encrypting M, which is just a plain text such as E. So that would be power encryption algorithm. Then we say mod N. And in our case, we know that the plain text for this example is E. So we are trying to encrypt E. So encrypting E, the plain text which is E is 5. So where there's M to represent the plain text, we say 5. Then we have the power E. Based on our answers, E was 7. We got E as our 7 based from the previous question, which was A. Then we say mod N. So N was 77 based on our previous question. So we are just make sure that we continue where we ended. Okay, so now let me open my calculator so that we start calculating. Okay, so we have 5 power 7. So we are getting that. So 5 power 7, that's the answer. And then we say mod 77. Okay, so mod is the same as you divide by that denominator, then you are just interested in the remainder. So we will say 78,125 divided by 77. So but we will be only interested in the remainder. So when you divide it by that denominator, just get maybe 2 decimal places, not the whole answer. So getting to decimal places, we end up to .61. So after doing that, you just get rid of the decimal places. So get rid of the decimal places, then you multiply it by the denominator, which is 77, because we want to get the remainder. So this will leave us to 1014 times 77, which was the denominator. So now we are getting 78,078. Then from that, since we are interested in the remainder, you get the first answer after you did your power, which was 5 power 7. Then you subtract it from this new answer, which is this, for you to know the remainder, because we are dealing with mod. So here is how we do it simple now. If you can see, from 78, these are the same and this, so it's more like we have 125 minus 78. So instead of writing everything, you just say 125 minus, so this is the 125 I'm talking about, because 78 and 78 are the same, so minus 78, because 0 is just 0, we cannot say minus 0.78, so you get 47. So 47 is the remainder for that. So now remember, our alphabet ends at 26 and 47 is bigger than 26, therefore we need to wrap around this 47. So wrapping around 47, the easiest way you can do is to subtract it from the maximum number for the alphabet, which is 26. So if you can say 47 minus 26, it means you are wrapping it around for you to get the small figure now, which is 21. Then we will say S to represent substitution. So substitution of 21 from the alphabet. When we substitute 21 from the alphabet, we get which letter? As you can see, it's U. So there you say U. So it means that we have encrypted the first letter, which is E, from the word exam, which is now becoming U. So another way of wrapping around is that when you have this 47, instead of saying minus 26, you can just count up to 47. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Then you continue. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. As you can see, 47 is still U. But this method is a little bit longer, because if you get a bigger number, it means you need to count up to that particular number, so it won't make sense. Okay, so just a quick recap on how we encrypted this E. You first need to come up with this formula, which is ciphertext is equals to the plain text power encryption algorithm, then mod n. So as I explained, mod is more like you're interested in the remainder for that particular number, because it will be a bigger number. Okay, so now our M, which is the plain text E, is 5 from the alphabet. Then E was 7 based on our previous calculations. Then mod is just mod. Then our N was 77. Now we said 5 power 7, we got 78,125. Then mod 77, like that. Now on this part, instead of saying mod 77, if you punch in on your calculator, if it has mod, you will realize that writing 78,125, then you say mod 77, just like that, you get 47, which was that answer. If you say minus 26, it means that you get now the 21, which are due. You see that this method looks a little bit faster, but the problem with it is that your calculators doesn't have this option for mod, and you are not allowed to go with your computers during this cryptography test. So you need to know this method. Okay, so when you reach this point where you said mod, since we're interested in the remainder, you need to say divide by 77, which is the denominator. Now dividing it by 77, we got this number, but we just limited ourselves to 2 decimal places. After that, get rid of this decimal places, which is .61, like this, write it as a whole number, then you multiply it by the denominator again for you to get a number which is close to that first number you got from the power. So this is the new number. Now for you to know the remainder, you need to subtract the actual answer which at the power from this new answer. So we subtracted this from this for us to get 47. Then we said our alphabet ends at 26, so 47 is a bigger number, so we need to wrap around. So wrapping around 47, we can say you count up to 47, or you say minus 26. As you can see, we were getting 21, which is now u from the alphabet. But another method is that you can say this same 47, we divide it by 26, get to 2 decimal places, then from that you get rid of the decimal places, then you multiply it by the denominator, which is 26. From that, subtract the first answer from the last answer for you to get this 21 again, but it's a little bit complicated, so stick to that. Okay, so since I've explained on how to do everything, so it's the same procedure with you encrypting X, A, and M. So we won't waste much of our time explaining this again. So I'll be fast because I need to show you all the answers. So now let's go for A. Okay. So now we are encrypting A like that. I meant to say we need to encrypt the next letter, which is X, not A. So now we are encrypting X. So X is our plain text in that case. So where there is M, you represent it with the number for X, which is 24. Then you say power 7, then again mod 77, like that. And then from that you need to go to your calculator, then you say 24 power 7, like that. Then you get this answer, paste it there, then you say mod 77. Now at this point we can just say that answer divided by 77. So you divide it by 77. Okay, so now dividing it by 77, remember we will just get up to 2 decimal places, but if you want you can get up to 3. So here I'll just get up to 2 decimal places, like that. So after getting up to 2 decimal places, I'll just need to get rid of that decimal place, then multiply it by the denominator, which is 77, like that. Okay, so we have 59, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 3, then times 77. Okay, so we get this. So as you can see, these are huge numbers, but we don't care. At this point now, we need to get that first answer after the power, which is this, then subtract it from this new answer we have, which is this. Okay, so now as you can see, starting from this part up to here, they are the same. with this part up to here. So it's more like 424 minus 351 to reduce it. So we say 424 minus 351, 351. So the answer is 73. Like that. Okay, now remember our alphabet ends at 26, so we need to wrap around this 73. So again we'll say minus 26. So after saying minus 26, what's the answer now? So 73 minus 26, we get 47. Again, remember our alphabet ends at 26. So again, we need to wrap around this 47 up to we get something which is in the range of 26. So remember 47 minus 26, we got 21 during the first attempt. So it means again the substitution for 21 is u. So don't worry if you find the same things, but just know whatever you did is correct and you have encrypted. So again, encrypting x using this key of 77,7, we are getting u. Now let's go to the next letter, which is a. Okay, which is a. So now the formula, we need to get the ciphertext, which is gotten by plain text power encryption algorithm mod n. Now here we are interested in the plain text, which is a from the word exam. So a is number 1, then we say power 7 mod 77, like that. So anything to the 1 power to anything, we get the same one. Then we say mod 77. So at this point we can say 1 divided by 77. We know that it will be 0 point something, but I just need to show the actual figure. So I'll say 1 divided by 77. So again we'll stick to 2 decimal places. So as you can see, we are getting that. So at this point, if you can remember, we said you need to get rid of the decimal places, so remaining with 0, then you say times the denominator, which is 77. Again we are getting 0. Now we need to get the first answer after powering, which was 1, then subtract it to the final answer, which is 0, then again we just get 1. So the substitution for 1 is still a. So as you can see, encrypting a, you still end up to getting to a. So that's the solution for a, if you're encrypting a. Okay, now let us encrypt the last letter, which is m. So again, let's start with the formula. Ciphertext is obtained by plain text power encryption algorithm mod n, like that. Okay, so in this case our plain text m is number 13 on the alphabet, then power 7 mod 77. So by this time around, now you are used on how to calculate these. So just go on our calculator, then say 13 power 7. So we get this number. Then remember it's mod 77. So make sure you're showing all the steps for you to earn full marks. No wonder I'm doing this. Then here we can say divide by 77. You know the reason why. We need to get the remainder. Then now this divide by 77, we need to get up to 2 decimal places of its answer. So that's 2 decimal places. And then from that we can get rid of the decimal places, and then we multiply by the denominator, just like that, times 77. Okay, so now from that we can now show the answer. So we have 8, 14, 9, 1, 5 times 77. So we are getting this. So always remember, the answer you are getting after multiplying by the denominator should be close to the first answer you obtained from the power for you to get the actual remainder. So let's get this first answer from the power, then we subtract it from this answer we are just from getting, for us to know the remainder. So this is because it's longer than usual, we can just detect similar numbers. So 62 up to this 48 is the same as this 62 up to this 48. So it's more like 517 minus 455. So that's the shortcut now to subtract bigger numbers. 517 minus 455, where we are now getting 62. So remember, our alphabet ends at 26, so we need to wrap around this 62 by saying 62 minus 26. So 62 minus 26, we get 36. So again 36 is bigger than 26, so we need to wrap around again by saying this 36 minus 26 of the alphabet, and we are getting 10. So 10 is within the range of 26. So therefore the substitution for 10 on the alphabet is equals to J. So substitution of 10 on the alphabet is equals to J. So let me check to verify. So as you can see on the alphabet, J is equal to 10. No wonder we are saying it's equal to J. Okay, now we need to conclude by saying plain text, then cipher text, like that. So our plain text, which was the word exam, is equal to this cipher text. The first answer, as you can see, it's U, so get U. The second answer, again, it's U. Third one, it's A. Then the last one is J. So therefore, encrypting the word exam using this RSA algorithm with the key of 77,7, we get a cipher text which is UUAJ. It means that if we send this message to someone which is written exam, they will receive the cipher text UUAJ. And if they have their private key, they can decrypt this UUAJ to the word exam. So that's the answer for B. So this is James Soko representing KMU cyber security tutorials. So make sure you also watch the previous videos for you to understand this one in the coming videos till we finish this test 2 for cryptography by Mr. Chishala. Thank you.